Hello, everybody. Hope you had a Merry Christmas this year. I most certainly did if you looked at my community post. Although, there was one thing that did annoy me about one of my gifts, and it has something to do with this guy. Yeah, it's like, oh, cool, you got the Mapusaurus. Yeah, I know, it's totally rad figure. I love the design of this thing. There's one problem I have with him. You want to know what it is? Because usually when you'd flip this lever, his head would go down. Guess what? That thing is stuck. I can't move that thing. In fact, I can't move his head at all. Look. See? It is stiff. And what I think is going on is my Mapusaurus has excess plastic inside of him, which is preventing him from doing his mechanic. I'm not sure what's going on, so I'm mostly just making this video just to ask if any of you know what to do if something like this happens to a toy like this, because I can't get his head to move. Look at this. His head should be going down. I should be able to manually do that. Although the Epic Evolution mechanic works, which is cool. Not that I ever was going to use it, because it's not really useful. But yeah, cool figure. The only other complaint I really have about this guy is the fact that he is not very big. Again, this is a gigantic trackers. He's not going to be like the size of a T-Rex or something. Though I do wish he was, and if he was, I do wish his head would have been smaller. Because he has a rather large head, but you can take a good look at those details. Look at that. Look at those scales all over him. Look at all those scales. All the osteoderms. Honestly, I don't mind the osteoderms, although Jurassic World tends to put osteoderms on all their dinosaurs. I'm fine with this one having it, because honestly, you know, I love Carcharodontosaurids. I don't think that's been very clear on my channel, but they're my favorite group of dinosaurs, the Carcharodontosaurids. Mostly the big ones. So if there's a Mapusaurus out there, I'm most likely going to pick it up if it looks good. I know they're coming out with Tyrannotitans sometime next year. But we don't know when that's going to happen now, do we? And we don't know what that's going to look like. I hope it looks good, though. I just wish this guy was bigger. And to show how big he is, I have Carcharodontosaurus here for comparison. He is definitely bulkier than Carcharodontosaurus. This, honestly, yeah. Come on. Yeah, he's bigger. As you can see, he's much bulkier than Carcharodontosaurus. Plus, he has a much better design, because Carcharodontosaurus does not look good in the slightest. Sorry. Again, I have to use a shoe to stable this camera, because I'm tired of holding it up with something. But yeah, wish I could show the action feature to you guys, but again, doesn't move, doesn't work. And if you guys have any information on how to fix that, please let me know, because I don't want to turn this thing in and get a new one, because that would suck, because then I'll have to wait longer. But an idea of what how his action feature would work, it would work kind of like this guy, where if you flick down the lever, he would do stuff like this. You know, it would be like that, except his head would only move downwards, I believe. But here's Neovinator for comparison. And in case you're wondering, yes, I still think, darn it, these toys are hard to stand up on carpet. They are not fun. Not fun in the slightest. Stop falling over. Neovinator is the one that really doesn't want to stand up right now. There, close enough. I'm not going to touch him, but yeah. In case you're wondering, yes, I still think Neovinator looks like Big Al from the Walking with Dinosaurs Big Al special. Oh yeah, there's a little card back there. I'm going to just get rid of that. None of your business. I don't know what it goes to. Ooh. Another comparison I wanted to make for the sake of it is, hold on, is one of my favorite toys of all time. It's this guy. I love this Allosaurus toy. It's so cool. Yeah. He does not want to stand up though. Hold on, let me switch these guys around so he'll stand up. Yeah, there we go. He doesn't stand up unless I switch him around. So yeah, there's the Allosaurus. He's Mapusaurus is surprisingly looks similar in size on camera, but he really isn't. But yeah. There's your comparison. I feel like you'd think Mapusaurus would be more of the size of this guy. You'd think they'd be similar sized, right? You'd think that Mattel would be smart enough to give us a bigger Carcharodontosaurus. I fear for Acrocanthosaurus as well, because I know they're going to make that, because people are going to buy it. And it's unfortunate that it's probably going to be small. Now time for one of Mattel's much more worse toys, if that makes any sense. Switch this guy around again. This guy. Again, this shouldn't be how they scale next to each other, Mattel. This isn't their size. Guys, Mattel, if you're watching this, please, for the love of gosh, do not do this anymore. Do not make the Carcharodontosaurus that are similar in size to Giga this size. Don't do that. Bad Mattel. Like, look at that. That's not how they should scale. Mapusaurus should be like a little bit smaller. Should be like almost the exact same size as the Giga, because in reality the Mapu is like Mapusaurus is like a little bit smaller, but not by much. And now it's time for the the big guy. Hold on, let me just get him ready here. Yeah. Please stand. There you go. He's really hard to stand. Here he is next to the Mapusaurus. Look at that. Come on, man. I know Giga's big, one of the biggest carnivores, well, the biggest Carcharodontosaurus, but this is ridiculous. He shouldn't be that much bigger. I'm just glad they didn't make Giganotosaurus the size of a gigantic tracker. That would have made me mad right there. There is obviously better, obviously better Mapusauruses out there. There's only like one better one. It's by Reptimax, as you guys have probably already seen that one. I'm never gonna get that one, by the way, because the other countries other than America have a law going on where you need to like hire somebody special to inspect your product. And what that means is it's basically a safety law, because they don't want you they don't want people like stuffing like illegal stuff into toys and stuff. So they gotta have to do a safety inspection. The problem with that is that smaller people who do figures like Marco Makes or Reptimax or just Jurassic Justin, I think it applies to him. They can't sell their they can't sell their toys all around the world. They can't sell them unless it's like going to the US or something without an inspection. So that's one of the reasons why I'm never going to get the Reptimax one. And number two, that thing is like $300, which I do not have. So yeah. But you know what? I'm happy with this guy. I just wish he was bigger, and I wish mine didn't have a broken mechanic where it was stiff. Like, it's so hard to like fix it. Like, I'm telling you, I took a light to like this little the little crevice right here in between the main figure and the little roll thing. I still couldn't figure out why the gimmick wasn't working, but my best guess is either there's an excess piece of plastic in there that's preventing it from moving, or it's not even attached and something else is going on. Honestly, I'm fine with it. This guy's not really gonna do anything much anyway. I just think it would be more fun if he had his working mechanic. I just think it would be more fun if he had a working mechanic, because, you know, it's cool. Because that's why I love the Neovinator so much, because it's kind of a cool mechanic. I know there's one subscriber that hates this mechanic. Like, he does not like it. He says it's a bad mechanic. And if he's watching this video, I'm sorry that you don't like it. Nothing I can do about it. I personally don't think it's a terrible mechanic. I kind of find it enjoyable, actually. Weird thing about Mapusaurus is that he actually has two of them. One right there and one right there. It's very weird. It's a very weird mechanic. But again, the Epic Evolution one works. The Epic Evolution mechanic kind of reminds me of the Hasbro Indominus Rex, the hybrid one, you know, with the red spikes. But if you guys want to know what else I got for Christmas this year, well, I'll give you one idea of what I got. I got this big old thing, this big old hunk of plastic. Here's a comparison to it. Here's a comparison with the Monster Cybertruck RC. This gift, it's more of a joke, honestly. It's more of a joke. My dad thought it would be funny if he got me one, because I said that I wanted to get one. Because I don't know about you guys, but I personally like the Cybertruck design. It's my opinion, guys. You don't hate on me, because I'm just sharing my opinion on the internet, okay? Okay? It's scary sharing your opinion on the internet these days, actually, because, you know, people get rather upset. But one thing I can tell you guys right now is the other figures that I tease, they don't have any like broken mechanics. This is the only one that has a mechanic that doesn't work. The others work just fine, actually. And I can't wait to get to them, because they're actually really cool figures. Originally I was gonna unbox them on camera, but then I decided to open them because, you know, they looked cool. But yeah, can't wait to review them, because, you know, they're gonna get me the views. And more subscribers in our channel, and my channel shall grow bigger and become closer to beating the Gaming Beaver. Anyways, there probably will be another review that comes out today later, but until then, see ya.